lose, I know the time is right. Let us light up the fuse. And I know, and I know, and I know, and I know we're perfect, you and I. And I don't, and I don't, and I don't, and I don't giving up without a fight. What I feel, I know it's right. Let us detonate tonight. Let us detonate tonight. Let us detonate tonight. We can shine in the crowd, we never hesitate. Let us rise to the clouds. We got nothing to lose, I know the time is right. Let us light up the fuse. And I know, and I know, and I know, and I know we're perfect, you and I. And I don't, and I don't, and I don't, and I don't giving up without a fight. What I feel, I know it's right. Let us detonate tonight. Let us detonate tonight. No, it's right. Let us detonate tonight.
On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that limit squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. I got his band like I'm Barry Bonds. Running through the money, but the money's long. I don't love it, but I need it, keep it coming on. Only friendly, me and friends, we don't get along. I put that on my name, that I put them on. I put myself on stage and say sing along. I might book a session, do 100 songs. I'ma let you hear them just to prove you wrong. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. I forgot to turn my light on, chat. Here we go. Give me just a second. Boom. Here we go. Welcome in, everybody. Hope y'all are having a good one. Welcome in, welcome in. We do have some footy news to cover today. We got some scores to go over from yesterday. Not a whole lot, just a couple, a few here. I think it was about 4 games that we really took a peep at, and then we'll go over the matches for today and see who's playing tomorrow as well. Today, I think, is the Champions League qualifications, if I'm not mistaken. The final stages of those. I think those are today for sure. And then tomorrow, there should be some more as well to see who gets into the final draft spot or pick spots of the I wouldn't say draft spots. That's so fucking American. I would say the draw spots, I guess, in the Champions League. Neither there nor here. Champions League draw is on Thursday, I'm pretty sure. Group stage draw. I don't know how to type, chat. Chat, my wife made me a bomb coffee. Thank you for that. She made me some fire ass coffee today, chat. Some juice. We love it. We love it. Hope you guys are having a good one, though. I'm gonna set my headset over here because I'm not gonna use it before my mic gets messed up. All right, there we go. We don't need the headset. All right, let's see when this draw is. All right, it doesn't tell me. Okay, yeah. August 31st. Okay, so Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern, so 11 Eastern. Maybe we'll go live for that, chat. 11 Central on Thursday. We will, yeah, we're gonna go live for this at 11 on Thursday. So Bars Pitch on Thursday will be at 11. I'll probably just leave up a full screen of me or something. I'll probably do something like similar to this setup where we have a screen to show where I can place draws and who gets picked where and what, and keep you guys kind of updated. Or I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, chat. Don't worry. I'll figure it out. We'll have a cool setup so I can help show you guys who's getting drawn where. Qualifying ends tomorrow. Like I said, today, Braga, Panathinaikos, or Panathinaikos, Nakos. I don't know if it's Akos or Akos. And then Braga are up 2-1 on that aggregate. Galatasaray and Molde. Galatasaray up 3-2. Young Boys and Maccabi 0-0. Athens and Royal Antwerp 1-0 Antwerp. Copenhagen and Macau 1-0 Copenhagen. And Eindhoven versus Rangers 2-2. I think Eindhoven takes that one, honestly. I don't know. They've lost some players, so it's difficult to say, but Rangers are a good side as well, but they've also been really streaky and inconsistent as of late from what I've seen in the headlines. Still waking up, chat. I'm sorry. But they've been a little bit inconsistent in the headlines from what I've seen. I haven't dove too much into Rangers. I don't follow that league a whole lot, if I'm being completely honest. I probably should follow it a little bit more because they do have some decent talent over there for sure. But we'll see who ends up qualifying for Champions League after tomorrow and today. We'll keep you guys updated on that as well. All right, so the group stage draw is tomorrow. So we'll be live for that. We'll definitely cover that in full. Because obviously you want to see who Madrid gets. But nonetheless, today, from yesterday's matches, Getafe did win against Deportivo at home. It was a good win for Getafe. I'm not sure when the winner came. I was gonna say it had to have been late because we were looking at the scores and they still hadn't scored yet. Mayoral getting it done. Well done from him. Did he used to be? Yeah, I was gonna say he used to be at Madrid. Yeah, he was a Madrid player for a while. Wolfsburg, Levante, Roma. Yeah, he's just been kind of bounced around. He showed good promise, but I don't think he ever really amounted to a Madrista that we wanted him to. I think that's not kind of why we let him go, but he did well. He's been performing well. I think he fits well at Getafe. That's more of the style for him, less pressure. But nonetheless, getting lost for Deportivo. But well done to Getafe. Sorry, chat. Oh man, my daughter tried to get up at 5:30 this morning, and then I had to try and get back to sleep, so it was tough. Rayo Vallecano, just wow. You would hope that you have a better home performance than that. You don't ever want to be beaten at home, 7-0. But I did say Atletico need a big performance, chat. They haven't looked like the side that I know they are. They've gotten good wins and played decent, but this is a very, very convincing win. This is where Simeone needs this team to be able to compete at the highest level. So if they can continue this and replicate this form and how they played in this match and translate it over into Champions League and throughout La Liga and the Cups, I think they're going to have a really good season. They have a good team here. Depay did start over Morata, but Morata came off and got 2. They'll have good options to be able to rotate those 3 up top. If Griezmann gets injured or Depay gets injured or somebody needs a rest, this, there, or that, they have options up there for sure. And they're all scoring goals. It's a big win. I hate Atletico, obviously. But as far as a football standpoint, overall, that's a big win for Atletico, a huge confidence booster, and it definitely gives them a lot of momentum going forward for sure. They've broken out of that typical 4-4-2 formation, but they've also done the wingback type formation so that Griezmann and Depay don't have to drift wide and can play more central. But that also leaves DePaul and Niguez to do more covering for Carrasco and Molina. But I think that with having run the 4-4-2 for so long and being in that formation for so long, that this is a solid formation. I think that people are definitely starting to adapt to wingbacks more and their fullbacks getting forward a little bit more. So this is definitely something to watch. See how they shift this formation or if this is what they're going to be running all season. For us at Madrid, it's definitely an interesting one to match up against because of our formation now. So I'm excited to see how we match up with them early in the season. I'm not sure when we play them. I can look here. When is the Madrid derby? I was going to say, I think it's the end of September. Yeah, so we play at Atletico, not December, September. We play at Atletico September 24th. Yeah. Chat, what is that injury? Late September. Ceballos, doubtful. He'll be back. Ceballos and Mendy will be back here before too long. Guler will be out till late. Militao, Courtois obviously out for the season. And Vinny possibly late September. It's 4 to 6 weeks on Vinny, chat. It's a gutting blow to us, but neither we push through. Hats off to Atletico, though. That's a massive win for them. A convincing win. It shows that they can score goals and hold a clean sheet at the same time while not losing focus. That's a big thing, chat. A lot of times teams get up like this, 7-5-0, 4-0. And you just kind of lose focus because it's kind of become a walk in the park. And so for them to go up 7-0 and keep focused long enough to not make a silly mistake simply because you're winning is good for them. Damn it, chat. Somebody slapped me for yawning so much. Good lord. But yeah, convincing win for them, a good one for them. Udinese and Salernitana. Sorry, I struggle with Italian names, chat. They're difficult for me. Drew 1-1. Cagliari and Inter 2-0. Martinez getting another goal. He's playing well, chat. I really wish we would have gotten him on a loan or something, maybe just to fill a position. But, there's still time. Maybe we go and make a move for him, but I doubt that happens. I think that Inter would want us to buy him. I don't think a loan option for him would be even something they would consider. I do find this interesting, but Soma are going to Inter. I forgot that they lost Onana to United, but I didn't realize, I forgot completely that Sommer left Bayern and came here now. So looks like he had a good performance. This is a good team, chat. They made the Champions League final last year, which I'm not sure how, but they did. But they are a good team. You can't knock them. They have a good side. I think not having Lukaku is going to be a big plus for them. I think that Lukaku just drags down a lot of the teams that he's been on. Was he a talented player at once? Yes, but at this time, I just don't. Lukaku just isn't doing it anymore. I think it's about time for him to hang it up, or at least go to a retirement league, because he's just, unless he figures it out, he's not on anymore. That was about it for yesterday. And then we just went over the Champions League. Here's a little better look at it. Those are all at 2 p.m. today, Central time. You got the EFL Cup today as well. We might try and catch a couple of these matches later, chat. Bournemouth versus Swansea. Bournemouth should win that, but you never know. It's EFL Cup. We'll see. Brentford also play today. Tottenham and Fulham. I kind of wanted to watch this one. That's a really big one to watch. Two Prem teams playing in this. Is there anybody else playing today in this? Oh, Wrexham played today. Wolves. Yeah, there's not a whole lot today. This was the big one for me. I wanted to check out ESPN Plus. Love it. All right, so I'll be watching that one today, chat. I'll give this one a peep at 1:45. That's about all we have for today, though. Tomorrow we're looking at the rest of the Champions League qualifications. The big one, I think, for me is this one, Rangers and Eindhoven. I'd love to see Eindhoven get in, but I'd also like to see Rangers get in. Both teams really good, and both deserving. So it's tough that they had to come up against each other in qualification, but it is what it is. We'll see how they fare tomorrow. That's at 2 p.m. as well. As far as EFL Cup, Chelsea play Wimbledon tomorrow. Burnley and Nottingham, that'll be a decent one to watch. Sheffield do play, and Everton do play. Everton are really needing a big match. If they can't get it done against Doncaster, I think Everton might just be headed for the championship, honestly, chat. If they can't get it done tomorrow, they might be headed for the championship. That's about it for matches. Thursday, there is Europa League qualification. Sheriff are looking to get a spot. Dynamo. Who else? Olympiacos are trying to solidify their spot in the Europa League. And then the conference. Oh shit! I just about knocked over some stuff. And then the Conference League. Everybody, Fiorentina trying to solidify their spot, down 1-0. Bruges, Lille, Osasuna, Frankfurt. I mean, Aston Villa. This would be a big one for Aston Villa if they could do a title back to back. Wait, Aston Villa didn't win the title last year. Was it Aston Villa or was it West Ham? I think it was West Ham that won the title. Yeah, it was West Ham that won. But this would be a big move for Aston Villa. Unai Emery has that team. Unai Emery has that team in a really good position. They're moving forward really well. I like what they've done this season and in the transfer market as well. So we'll see how they progress over the season. But I hope they do get their qualification into to Conference League. Guardiola or De Zerbi struggle with Italian women, claims former coach. Interesting. I want to read this. Interesting. So they're saying that Guardiola or De Zerbi would both struggle to succeed in Italy's women's team, given the country's embarrassing attitude towards the women's game. Chad, this is what I was talking about. This is kind of a little bit what I was talking about. Just how other countries outside of the U.S. and what Spain now, how it's treated, like how women's football is treated. It's hard to say. You don't see a whole lot about it in the news unless they're in the spotlight, which to be in the spotlight, you have to be winning things. And obviously Italy aren't winning things. Yeah, I guess disappointing World Cup campaign. Finished third in the group. A dramatic loss to South Africa in the third match. Benyana advancing in second. Wow. The women's team, women's Italian team, Italian women's team. Wow, I cannot talk. The Italian women's team have never won a major title, but the men have 4 World Cups and 2 Euros. That's crazy. Yeah, you don't hear much about football in Italy for women, chat, for the women's side. So that's definitely something interesting to look at. I might dive into that and see how the game is treated actually over there as far as on the women's side. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Chelsea considering rivaling Barcelona with the Felix bid. So maybe he'll go back to Chelsea. Who knows? Maybe they want to bring him back. I thought he fit well last year there. I don't think he did horrible for him. Obviously, he had a rough start, but in that situation, obviously last year wasn't ideal. But he wants out of Atleti. They're not going to play him. They made that very clear. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that was he in their match yesterday? I didn't even. Let me look and see if he was even in the squad yesterday. I saw a video of him being sent to warm up and then never even being called upon after other people went after him to warm up. So they pretty much sent him out to warm up for nothing. Yeah, maybe it was yesterday. Yeah, I think he's done. I think he's just done with the team. I think he's done with Atletico. I think he's been treated very, very unfairly there, chat. I don't like Simeone as a manager. Obviously, he can do things and he's a good, decent manager as far as like finding success. I mean, he wouldn't be Atletico if he wasn't, but he hasn't. I don't think he's gonna stay. He's got to go. If he wants to play, he's got to go. Otherwise, he's gonna be sitting on the bench all season, and he's gonna be extremely, extremely disappointed. But Chelsea are considering a move for him, along with Barcelona. He's admitted that he wants to go to Barcelona, but if he could get out and go to Chelsea, I think he would like to go back to Chelsea. I don't think he would have an issue with that. I think it's ultimately up to Atletico, which team they want to do, and which team is actually going to put in the best bid for them. I think it's time for them to split ways and find a mutual way to part paths. But it's sad. How many of these players are being forced out of clubs that they've given so much to lately, chat? It's really sad to me, I think, in my personal opinion. There's been a lot of players like De Gea. Obviously, he wasn't forced out, but De Gea was at United for how many seasons, broke how many records, and won how many trophies. And he didn't even get a sending off, no goodbye to the fans or nothing. They offered him some bullshit contract, and then off he went. And now look at this. João Felix has done how much for Atletico? He was a part of their success when they were having success. He's been a big player for them up until the last couple of seasons. And now they're sending him off like this. And it's just sad to see. It's sad. It's really sad to see. I wish we would have given Asensio a bit more of a sending off, people like that. But it's hard to when you're not, like, you can't send them off the right way when you don't know that they're leaving and this and that. But at the same time, like, things like this are different than that. When you're ending on good terms and you're just going to another club because your time at a club has ended, that's fine. But when things are brutal like this, or how, like, Ronaldo should have, obviously Ronaldo and United is a whole different situation as well, but they both should have handled the situation differently. But when you're a club legend and, like, you're a part of your career is solidified at that club, like De Gea, like João Felix, like Ronaldo, like Asensio, like Isco, like, you're talking about players whose careers are majorly involved in Madrid or Atletico or United, like you should give these people a chance to say goodbye to the fans. Maybe the fans don't want to say goodbye to them or anything, but I just feel like these situations could be handled better. Obviously, I'm not there, so I don't know the full details, but I just, like, outside looking in, it seems like they could be handling things a little bit better. Chelsea officials explored a permanent move for Felix last season, but ultimately pulled out of the request at the request of new manager Pochettino, who has since spoken openly about his desire to sign a new creative, versatile forward. So it could be an option for them. Number of figures on Chelsea's board: Felix could be the kind of player the new boss is keen to sign, having paid 126, 100 part ways. Yeah, so they want to part ways. Expected to be open to another loan move, which could appeal to Pochettino, and then with the option to buy possibly because he wants to get out of there permanently. Chelsea manager spoke of the need to find a forward who does not block Armando Broja's pathway to the first team. We cannot sometimes go for the player that maybe will stop a player. We have, Pochettino said, maybe we have to be patient and try to adapt our squad and try to get positive results, waiting for Armando to get fully fit. So they're waiting for Braga to get fit. But we'll see what happens. They could possibly sign Felix on a loan or a buy option, but I don't think Chelsea are keen on buying a whole nother player. I think getting him on a loan with the option to buy if he fits in well in their system would be probably the better option for Chelsea at this point. But we'll see what happens. That's definitely one to watch here over the next few days. Chat, the window closes in like 4 days. That's crazy. Transfer window closes in just a few days. 3 or 4 days, I think. The first. I can't disagree there. The U.S. women's national team have fallen behind tactically after the World Cup failure. 100%. I don't think our tactics were right. I think our manager was a POS. And I think that it needs to change. Obviously, our manager has stepped down. The U.S. women's national manager has stepped down. So we'll see who they bring in. I would like to see them bring in a big name, but we'll see what they're willing to pay. Obviously, the U.S. Football Association, whatever, Soccer Association, whatever the fuck you want to call them, aren't the brightest on picking managers, especially for the men's side. We had Thierry Henry ready and willing and wanting the U.S. men's national job. And explain to me how this doesn't make sense. We're going to go back and sign the manager that we've just had a bunch of issues with in Greg Berhalter when Thierry Henry, one of the game's biggest legends, is keen on managing the side. And you're going to sign Greg Berhalter again after just having issues with him. Gio Reyna's playing well. And now you're going to sign Berhalter again after they've had issues. Gio Reyna, obviously, he had his issues. He didn't handle that situation correctly. But nonetheless, he's playing well, and he's a big part of the squad that we need him to be. So why you would sign Greg Berhalter after he hasn't had success, he's not a good manager, obviously, blows my mind. The Federation here is beyond a joke. So I don't expect them to pick the best manager for the women's side either. Do I hope they will? Of course. Obviously, I hope they do. I hope that Berhalter gets sacked before we actually have a major tournament again. But do I think that's going to happen? No. Do I think they're going to get a good manager? Probably not. I think we need better people in charge of the Federation and who's selecting these managers because we have yet to have a good, like, outside of the manager that was there before. I can't remember her name. I'm terrible with remembering names. But the manager that won everything with the women's team, obviously retired, she's done. But we need something. We need something fresh, somebody that understands the game in a more technical like a technical standpoint. They need to know tactics, and we have to have a tactically sound manager. And I don't know who they're going to bring in to do that job. This is a big thing, chat. I thought this was a really interesting thing. Weigman, for the women's team, for the England women's team, is showing that women in coaching deserve further opportunities. She is linked with replacing Southgate for the men's role. For Phil Neville in the role of 2021, only losing 2 over 39 match. Yeah, okay. So since she came in after Phil for the women's job, and since then has played in 39 matches, only losing 2 of those. And chat, in her form, she's been to 4 finals and she's lost 1. 4 major finals and she's lost 1. Yeah. Morris said that I'll answer you one way. Senator Weigman inherited the England team from Phil Neville with the same players who had unfortunately achieved nothing under Phil. With her, they have reached maximum. They are good. They're excellent female. There are excellent female coaches. There are good, excellent female coaches and excellent male coaches. You need to have the intellectual honesty to choose based on competence to choose coaches who have not always been sent away from men's teams and who don't know the world of women's football. It is obvious they will also fail in women's football. There's plenty of managers that just simply don't have what it cuts, but they only get opportunities because they're males. 100% believe that. Excuse me. Pochettino offers update on United's Cucurella interest. We'll see what he says here, chat. We know that they are looking to bring in somebody on loan to replace Luke Shaw after his injury. I'm not sure. Yeah, for the next 2 months, Shaw will be out. So that's a big blow for them. That's a major period of time, especially early on in the season. Well, EFL coming, Champions League coming up. There's a lot. So they need to get ready. They can't talk about suspicion or rumors. All the players in the squad are plans, but so he's really not saying a whole lot. There's just a clickbait title, but for tomorrow he's going to be able to play. He's at the club for now. So United haven't put in a bid. It sounds like Pochettino's not involved in those situations as far as like putting people out on loan here at the end. But the club is going to be the ones that are going to communicate it, and he's not going to have any insight on it. So clickbaited me once again. Well done, FUTMob. 90 minutes with the clickbait. Well done. Barcelona open to offers for Ansu Fati plus Xavi's plans for Fernand Torres. I don't know. Ansu Fati's not getting the minutes he wants. I think this could be a huge signing for somebody else, and he could go somewhere and actually shine. I think he had too much pressure on him here. I think he needs to go somewhere. I would like to see him go to a side that are good side and need somebody, but aren't like a major pressure side to perform. He needs to just get his he just needs to get his feet under him. He needs to be healthy, just play. I think that maybe, I don't know, maybe he could go to a different side like Serie A. I think similar to kind of the Pulisic situation. There's a lot of players like that though, chat. There's a lot of players out there like that. That's what is mind-blowing. There's a lot of good players out there that have been injury-ridden, haven't gotten the opportunities to deserve at the clubs that they're at. I mean, like Barcelona, Ansu Fati hasn't gotten it. Ferdinand hasn't gotten it. When you go look at Pulisic last at Chelsea, he was injured, wasn't healthy, couldn't get opportunities. I mean, there's just plenty of players that aren't getting the opportunities that they need. And then when they go, like Pulisic at AC Milan, he's in a different league, settled into the team, a better club with culture, not the mess that is there. And you can't tell me Barcelona's kind of been in a mess. There's been a lot of speculation about certain things at Barcelona with financial fair play, money issues, refs being on the books, and all sorts of stuff over the last couple of years. And Ansu Fati came in and replaced and took the number 10 from Messi. And that's a huge role. And then when you get injured and then having that pressure of trying to come back to be that role and having the pressure of coming back from injury at a young age, it's difficult. It's a really difficult position that he was put in. Yeah, he thinks he can work his way back in, but Yamin Lamala, he played well, chat. For 16 years old, he had an incredible breakout. he started ahead of Fati, and they won. Handy got an assist, and took on opportunities, took on players. At 16-year-old, he played well. I don't know. I think Ansu Fati might just need to go. I think it's time. I think it's a new start for him would be really good. Where? I don't know, but I think a new start would be good for Ansu Fati. The same with Fernand Torres. I don't think they can lose both of them, though. I think they need replacements and backups, but I don't think either one of these players, I mean, obviously nobody wants to be a backup or okay with that role, but I think both of these players think that they deserve to be in the first team, but they haven't proven themselves yet, but they also aren't getting the opportunities as often to do that. I know Ferdinand came off the bench and got one, I think, in that last match, in their 4-3 win, but I think if there's going to be somebody that leaves, it'll probably be Ferdinand. I don't know if Ansu Fati will be gone, but you know what? They could be taking whoever they get more money for and just have both of them up on the block. Whichever that one they get more money for, so be it. They go with that player. So that'll be one to watch here in the next few days as well, chat. Chelsea have a good academy side. They need them to play well in the Carabao Cup Challenge. They need them to step up so that their first team players can get breaks. But it'll be interesting to see how they fare and how their academy is really progressing when they step up in these roles in the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, matches like that, where they need to rest first team players early in the season. Tottenham keen on Tosin, as Fulham offered Eric Dyer, so looking like there could be a little bit of a deal between Fulham and Tottenham for these two. Just see if they create a deal out of that or not. Barcelona yet to finalize terms to sign João Felix on loan. So as of 5 hours ago, they haven't completely finished that, but look for that to get finalized today. He has gone. They did get the green light and everything, so they look for this to get finished up today. So Rob Holding, you could see him go from Arsenal here over the next few days as well. Hojberg. I don't know how you fucking say that. Hojberg, I think is how you say it. Pierre-Emile, he is offered to United from Spurs. We'll see if they sign him. A lot of teams are offering options for United for them to get some players on loan here late, because obviously they have injuries and players not fit yet. So we'll see if they actually make a move for that. Al Ittihad's Monster Salah bid, Bayern eyeing McTominay still. So here's the transfer rumors for as of 8 hours ago. Liverpool determined to keep him, will be tested with a 129 mil bid. Fucking money bags, bro. That's crazy. That's a lot of money, chat. That's hard to turn down that money when you need it and can utilize it for sure. Bayern interested in a loan for McTominay would in turn would allow Gravenberch to join United on loan. So you could see a loan swap almost essentially for McTominay and Gravenberch. We'll see if that actually goes through in the coming days. I know Gravenberch is keen on leaving so he can get more opportunities, but I don't know if he would get more opportunities at United. It's tough to say. We'll see what happens there. That's one to watch for sure. Yeah, so they could move for Pierre-Emile as the window closes to search for a midfielder. United could. Chelsea considering Emile Smith-Rowe, as well as Barcelona pair Rafinha and Torres. So look for this deal as well. Chelsea have a little bit of playroom. I don't know if they could get both Rafinha and Torres from there, but we'll see. I don't know if Emile Smith-Rowe is really a great signing either. He's really underperformed at Arsenal, in my opinion, but we'll see what happens. So, Florentino Perez is being inundated with offers from agents, clubs, and intermediaries for Real Madrid to sign a striker after the injury to Vinicius Jr. was confirmed as significant. So, are we going to get back into the market? I don't think so. I don't know, though. I don't think we have a true replacement for him. If we do, we're going to have to play a different formation for sure. So we'll see this weekend what kind of formation we have. And obviously, with the transfer closing before the weekend, we'll see what happens as well. But I'm not sure that we're going to go and sign anybody. We'll see what they're saying. I'll have to get more from managing Madrid and looking up some stuff and see if I can't figure out anything else. Wolves interested in City youngster Makati, but deal would be considered separate. So that's nothing too crazy. Nunez faces potential disciplinary action at Wolves over stopping training as he attempts to push through City moves. So he could be getting in trouble with Wolves. I'm assuming a fine or this or that. Liverpool aren't wanting to sell Joe Gomez amid strong interest. They're not looking to sell anybody. I think Liverpool are trying to keep the squad that they have and bring in different people, not sell people. So I don't think they'll try and get rid of anybody, but money talks, chat. So United, with their injury problems, could reject the West Ham approach for Maguire. So I don't know if that'll actually go through. One to watch for sure in the few days that we have left. Ndidi could be back in the Prem with Nottingham Forest from Leicester. We'll see if that one goes through. That'd be a big move for him to get back into the Prem. I thought he was not crazy talented, but definitely a striker that has potential. And definitely a pest up top for sure. I think that. Didn't he play up top? I can't remember, chat. Everybody's names. Fuck off. I just closed Twitter. X, chat. I'm sorry. Okay. There's nothing popping up now for this. That's cool. Indeed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he played up top, didn't he? Oh, no, he's in the midfield. That'll be interesting. See if they bring that one in or not. Indeed. Lacaldimos to Nottingham, from Nottingham, or to Nottingham, yeah. Leeds looking to bring in Tottenham about a loan for fullback Spence. See if they go through with that one or not. And that is about it for the transfer news chat, or rumors chat, not news, rumors. Chat, I can't lie to you. It's so difficult to watch this league. Messi has come in and shown how big of a joke that the MLS actually is. This is the big thing, chat. I don't think he fits their system. I don't think Lewandowski fits the way Xavi wants to play. I honestly think that João Felix would be a better fit for their system than Lewandowski. Lewandowski doesn't come back enough for how they want to play, I don't think. He does come back and get the ball at his feet, but he's not what they need, I don't think. Not in my opinion. I don't know, though. I could be wrong. But it sounds like he's not happy with their tactics, so we'll see what happens. Maybe that is why they want to bring in João Felix. Who knows? I don't see why you would put Lewandowski on the bench, though, when you have and bring in João Felix like that, but who knows? It's hard to say. He's obviously not happy with their tactics, but Xavi is the manager, and I'm sure they'll have a conversation and sort things out between them and figure out the best solution for the squad. I just don't think that he's happy with the service that he gets and the delivery he gets. I don't think he has as many opportunities as he was getting at Bayern, and I think that's frustrating for him because of the style that they play at Barca. Okay, so chat, this one has gone through. Lindstrom is going to Napoli. That one's gone through. I'm just looking at all the deals that are for sure going through. Berisha from Torino to Empoli, goalkeeper. Stevenello on loan to Juventus from Bologna. Pretty sure he's a youngster. Yeah, he's a 19-year-old. Italian 19-year-old. A lot of loans, chat. This is going to be a lot of small signings right now. If there's a big signing these, like over these next few days, you're going to see it in the news. It'll be like top headlines. Pop Mom's being stupid, chat. Let's check out 90 minutes. It's looking like all the same news. They usually put in the news from here over to there. Dean Henderson to undergo medical. We already knew that. Ajax in talks with the Atlanta United player for Thiago Almada. Is he from Mexico? Oh, he's from Argentina. That's from West Ham bound. Kudus, Argentina international, open to a move abroad. That's an interesting one. I haven't really seen him play. I've heard good things about him. I don't know, how old is he? For 38 mil. No concrete bid present yet. How old is he? Yeah, I was gonna say he's not that old. Only 22. That's a big move from Atlanta to fucking Ajax. Well done. Good for him. That's a big move. That's a big step for Argentina as well in developing one of their youngsters. Okay, Chelsea, chat. United formally approached Chelsea to sign Cucurella. So watch for this one today and tomorrow. I'm sure United are going to want to get this done as soon as possible, possibly before the weekend even, so that they have a left back solidified for the weekend as well. So we'll see if they actually get that done here in the next day or so. Okay, so this is not that surprising. Inter Miami defender Alba Jordi has decided to retire from international football with Spain. So, I mean, there's people that are younger and a better position to help the team than he is. So I understand it. It's time. Hats off to him. Incredible international career, incredible club career still winning trophies. Incredible. What they win, two Euros in a World Cup, or 2 World Cups in a Euro? Okay, so they have 1 World Cup and 2 Euros is what it was. I couldn't remember which way it was. I always forget. Is that Spain's? That's really Spain's only World Cup, huh? That's crazy. That's Spain's only World Cup is the one. I thought they had 2. But also, my ball knowledge is all freaking learned and everything. That's massive, chat. Love it. That's true. Jordi leaves a position for Fran to step in and start playing at international level. I love that. Well done. Jordi, hats off to you, lad. Well done on your international career. a big part of Spain's successful period in international football. Top 5 appearances. None of the top 5 appearance makers still play in the Champions League. Ronaldo at 103, 83, Casillas 177, Messi 163, Benz 152, and Xavi 151. But the only one that you will see featured in that is Xavi. The only one. Just because he's a manager still. Al Nasser to wear their blue away kit. That's kind of sick. It's like it's a nasty. That's a nasty color. I like that. That's dope. That's clean. Al Nasser have some clean kits, chat. Especially, I like the yellow and blue that they've got going. So this is the one that went through just for Lindstrom. Let's go check out Fabrizio real quick, chat, since we're right here on him. Okay, so they're not looking at any other left back. Correa is the option for them, and that's what the one that they're gonna go after. They've sent a bid in as 50 minutes ago. Saw that. Okay, so Lukaku has landed in Rome in order to sign as a new Roma player on Wednesday. So tomorrow he will be announced as the new Roma player. Villa and Barcelona still in talks over the Clement Lenglet deal. As revealed earlier today, negotiations are on. So we'll see if he goes and joins Aston Villa or not. 20-year-old from West Ham, center back Jamal Baptiste. City looking to sign him from there. Join on a free transfer fee and hold a medical contract signing soon. City's project to develop the youngsters in Europe. City are getting a lot of young talent, chat, and building them up. So I'm excited to see what they do with those talents. I think City are trying to develop their academy team a little bit more, but we'll see what happens. Nottingham have close to reaching an agreement for Tavares on loan from Arsenal. Could be completed in 24 hours. Will include an option to buy. Nuno already said yes. Interested, revealed 2 weeks ago. So he's all good with it. We'll see if the clubs agree on terms and price and monies. But we'll see what happens. 15-year-old will be part of the Wolves squad tonight at just 15 years old. Emilio Ballard Matthews. That's incredible, chat. Hats off to him. I want to see how he does as a 15-year-old. I want to see what he can do. So we might peep into the Wolves game and see if he gets nod to start, or if he's just going to be in the squad and comes off the bench. But neither here nor there. But that's still a major moment for the young lad. Hats off to him. Floated into Monaco to undergo medical test. Final steps ahead of club statement. So look for him to be announced in the coming days as a Ballon player or a fucking Monaco player. Balogun. That's a good signing for him. Good for the States. Gives him good playing time, and I think he'll get more reps than he would have. Bayandir from Fibonacci on track. Just a matter of time is what it looks like. Spence ready to travel to Leeds, undergo medical on loan. So Spence leaving Spurs. He will go to loan to Leeds. Oh shit. So Toravor, could see him go to Bayern, but there's no set deal or medical in London or Munich as of now. Chelsea are insisting on a permanent deal or no way. In case Pavard will in any case Pavard will 100% join Inter. Okay. Interesting. Concrete chance to see Bakayoko leaving PSV in the final days of the window, with the clubs now pushing. This is likely due to Herving Lozano, who's on the verge of joining PSG Eindhoven. His return from Napoli is imminent. So look for these two to get a deal done, maybe a swap. I'm not sure how they're going to go about that, but we'll see what happens with that. Beto going to Everton, Portuguese striker on for 30 mil. We'll see if he can offer them something up top, because right now Everton are in the mud and looking like a relegation team for sure. Pavard will land in Milano later today. We knew that. Medical tests go on. Congrats to him and the club. Well done. We know this one about United. This one. Ferdinand Lopez signs a new 4-year deal at Barcelona, includes a 400 mil release clause. So he's there until 2027 with a 400 mil release clause. Interesting. Stance remains the same. Once Barcelona, he's waiting for Barca until Friday. So he's going to hold out hope, chat. He's going to hold out hope. West Ham decided to leave the race as of 5 hours ago. Again, after trying again, but no green light from Man United. He's no longer on the club's list at this stage. So looking like he'll stay at United and try and have to fight for his place there. Giovanni to stay at Tottenham. Ange is happy with him there. Looking like it did take an important bid on to change the club. Okay, so it'd take a lot of money, like a big bid for the club to change their stance on him. Sevilla and Mallorca looking to sign Rob Holding. We'll see if that deal goes through this week. He's still expected to leave. Just not sure where. That's up to Arsenal at this point, it seems. As of 9 hours ago, Baleba is doing the second part of his medical test. Told contract will be valid until 2028 with an option for a further year for 2029. So the youngster at Brighton until 2028 with an option for 2029. So a 6-year deal, almost 5 to 6 year deal. We'll see how he fares. I'm excited to see how he fits into that squad and moves forward with them. Okay, so Kenan Yildiz extended his contract till 2027 with Juve. Excellent news. They were wanting. He's highly rated, and the club trusts him for the future. So we'll see how the youngster develops with Juve this summer. Obviously, a good signing for him to solidify his future for 4 years. So well done for them. Man, chat Fabrizio's the only one that's tweeting this morning. All my other noti counts haven't gotten anything since like 6 a.m. Fair enough. There is nobody that does it like Cruz does, chat. Just his ability to command the midfield. He's not insanely creative, but he commands. And he dictates the play. And Cruz's... Here's the thing. Cruz's ability in the midfield it's not him being creative. It's not like he is creative, don't get me wrong. He's not the playmaker creative, but he dictates where the play starts, and he starts the moves for us, like getting the ball to Cruz, and then where he picks, like that pass that he picks ultimately is what puts that defense on their heels. Like he chooses the pass that will initially lead up to the play that's going to break down the defense. His pass may not break the defense down always, but he makes the correct pass to put them in a position because he sees it before it happens. Like when he has the ball, that's what I'm talking about, how he dictates the field. When he has the ball, he gets the ball at his feet, and then he goes and plays that ball that he knows his teammates or the rest of us will, the rest of the players will take that, and he sees what they're capable of doing from that position that he played that ball. So he sees it before it's there. So he sees which pass can break a defense down or which pass will start the breakdown of a defense. He sees it all the time. And that's why I don't think we're going to see another Cruz. I don't think Tchouaméni has that in him. Do I think that Tchouaméni is a really good player? Yes. Do I think Camavinga and Valverde are really good players? Yes. But they're not what Cruz does. I don't think we're going to see another Cruz. De Bruyne is similar, but De Bruyne sees the pass that will cut defenses. He sees everything in his head just like Cruz, but he's the one that makes that final pass. I think he plays a bit more offensive of a role at City, and he doesn't have to have as many defensive roles or come back to get the ball as much as Cruz does, but that's also his play style. I don't think he likes to come back to the back line as much as Cruz does, but they both are incredible midfielders, and I don't think we're going to see people with the vision and mindset that Cruz and Kevin De Bruyne have in the midfield and their ability to see the game. It's incredible. Two of the most intelligent midfielders I've ever watched play. Yeah, we have done really well tackling in the midfield and winning the ball back in the midfield, and especially Tchouaméni's done an incredible job of winning the ball back at the top of the box for teams, against teams, not for teams, but against teams. He's done an incredible job. Chat, we're gonna dive into the FA stuff a little bit. Let me find it here. I gotta scroll way up. Oh, I guess we can find. Is it AL? Typing with one hand is never good. All right. No, there's one L, that's why. Okay, chat. Let's get into it. Rubiales will not be allowed to attend it. Okay, so we're going to dive into the FA stuff, just to update for you guys here a little bit. Rubiales is not allowed to attend UEFA events or meetings. He is banned from the Champions League draw in Monaco on Thursday. Even if he wanted to attend, he cannot. He won't be allowed to attend executive committee meeting in the Cyprus at the end of the next month. Let me open this more. He will not be allowed to take part in the vote for the 2028-32 Euro hosts on October 10th. And Neon and UEFA don't need to suspend him because his FIFA ban is global, because the incidents happened at a FIFA event. FIFA have disciplinary jurisdiction. So UEFA and FIFA both shutting him out. The state of him. This man is a white Netflix documentary waiting to happen. You're not wrong, Paul. You're not wrong. That is a horrible situation. Okay, so Jones Soteras, the president of Catalan Football Federation, part of the Spanish FA, calls for the removal of Jorge Vidal as the Spain women's national team head coach. We need structural change in women's football. Maybe Vidal should be a part of that change, which I agree. I said it yesterday, chat. I said it yesterday that he should be gone. So it's looking like he is gone. He's going to be gone. We'll see what eventually happens. I literally clicked on the one from 5 hours ago, and it takes me to the one from 5 days ago. 4 days ago. Did I not? Okay, so as of 7 hours, Rubiales' mom is saying she won't eat indefinitely day and night. She has called on Hermoso to stop lying and revert to her original statements. Blah, 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 and she has stated she is willing to die. I said it yesterday, but this dude is disgusting. If he's willing to let his mom sit on this pedestal and die doing this for him, because obviously everybody knows he's in the wrong. It's not a thing anymore. Like, you're just wrong. But apparently she's 24 hours into her strike. She'll remain there for as much time as her body can. I'm willing to die for justice because my son is a decent person, and it's not fair what they're doing. So she clearly has no idea who her son actually is. That or this family is so deluded and so mistaken at what's right and what's wrong that they're all just the same. Because his cousin's doing the same thing and calling for all of this still. Like, the fact that they're willing to let this lady sit here and do this instead of, admitting that he's wrong is absolutely disgusting. The fact that she's ready to kill herself over this is actual joke, in my opinion. But it shows, their family is, I don't think their family is of sound mind. I don't think they're a mentally stable family, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. They sound like they're off their rocker. All of them. The cousin sounded like she was off her rocker talking on the news. He sounds like he's off his rocker. He seems like he's just a mental man. And his mom seems like she's even more of a mental woman than he is a mental man. Doing a hunger strike and really willing to die over this is an absolute joke to me. An absolute joke to me. Let's check out Score 90 chat. I haven't looked at anything that they posted today. Imagine Monaco starting 11 if they never sold players, chat. These are so much fun to look at. I told you, I really like these. Le Comete and Engel, Mendy, Badiashi, Disasi, Vanderson, Silva, Chouameni, Fabinho, Carrasco, Mbappe, and Aubameyang. What a squad. I don't think that's one of the better ones that we've seen, but that is a squad still, for sure. At 16-year-old being applauded by rival fans. Please tell me you included the... I was about to say, if you don't include the Ronaldo at Juve at the Allianz, you're a madman. Del Piero, oh my goodness. That dude's a baller. He was a really good player for Juventus. Damn, chat, we're over an hour already. Yeah, fuck that. If we sign him, I would be so pissed. Breakdown of Ronaldo's hat-tricks, chat. 44 for Madrid, 10 for Portugal, 3 for United, 3 for Al Nassr, and 3 for Juventus. 44 hat-tricks at Madrid. That's insane. They look up the most bullshit. This is not accurate at all. This is not accurate at all. People are so stupid. Like, people like literally cannot go and look up basic facts and figure it out. All right, chat. Al Nasser do play today. Starting lineup: Ronaldo, Mane, Garib, Brozovic, Otavio, Al-Kharabi, Conan, Laporte, Fatil, Sultan, and Nawaf. So, hats off to them. Where's Talisca? Or Talisco? Is Talisco hurt? That's not one. It's fucking 12 already, chat. Damn. It's noon already, chat. Where's the day gone? It's time to get some lunch. Soon. What did I want to look at? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go to Al Nassr squad. Yeah, where's Talisca? Is he hurt? He's not even on the bench. I don't know. Personal issue, something? I don't know. Regardless, that's all right. They'll win. Ronaldo, how many goals for Ronaldo today, chat? I'm guessing 2. Or a goal and an assist. This is horrible. I think we're gonna switch formations, chat. We can't risk Yasalu being over here. We have to switch formations. Madrid we have to switch formations. I honestly want to. I don't know how we would line up though. Obviously, Kepa. Obviously, Kepa. Rudiger. Alaba. Right back. I want to look at this. What was that they said the run? A 4-2-3-1? Why? I don't like that. Yeah. Okay. Rodrigo. This is honestly, so this is what I would do. Actually, I don't think that's the right Brahim. Okay, yeah, it is. Whatever. Actually, you know what? I would put Bellingham here. How do you spell Chouameni's name? There's an O before. Chouameni. Ike. This is how I think you do it. Let me switch this. Right there. If you want to switch formations based off the players that we have, this is what you would do. If you don't want to put Yasalu up top, you could put Brahim up top. You could put Rodrigo up top, and you could put Brahim on the left. I think this is the best way that we have to do it right now. If we are going to switch formations, a 4-3-3 similar to this, or 4-2-1 or 4-2-3-1, whatever you may want to call it. But I think this would be a really, really good lineup for us going forward. You could take, like I said, you could take out Joselu. You could put in Brahim. But I think this would be a good lineup. Like I said, you could put Brahim here. You could put him there. I don't know. Like as far as like going forward, you don't have anybody else for the wing really. There's nobody else that can go out to that wing. It would be a big plus to get Ceballos back, but he's not back yet. Mendy's still not back yet. It's hard to say, chat. I don't. Maybe we do have to go dip into the market. I don't know. Unless we're gonna switch formations, I think we're gonna have to dip in the market because Joselu didn't do a fucking thing in that position up top with Rodrigo. Everything was left up to Rodrigo, and you can't have that. Tadevez is all right. That deal is going through, chat. We just got the update on that, so he will be joining Nottingham from what's his nut from Arsenal on loan. I don't think I keep seeing that formation, but I don't think it's it. This is a cool one I saw. Cristiano, this is probably the last thing we cover. This is a really cool one. Also, before we do break, I will tell you guys to drop follows and all that shit. But Michael Jordan and Cristiano Ronaldo are now the only two athlete brands to be featured on a football kit, which is incredible. Ronaldo obviously got his kit at Sporting. They did one in honor of him, so they have a CR7 gold and black Sporting kit. I think that's their third kit, which they wore the other day in honor of Ronaldo and what he did for the club and coming from the club and Portugal all over. And then obviously you have PSG and the Jordan brand. But what an incredible feat for Ronaldo. Obviously one of the most influential, if not the most influential athlete that there ever has been. It's incredible. Hats off to Ronaldo for an amazing accomplishment again, and solidifying himself with another GOAT, one of the other greatest athletes of all time. So hats off to both of them. That's a big feat. I love to see it. That's incredible. Well done, then. Well done. Chat, that is it for me. If you guys haven't, make sure you sub to the channel. You guys get the notifications in for videos that we post. We're going to be posting a lot more shorts. I got a lot of stuff in the works over here. I've been doing a lot of research this morning, so be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for the videos, the lives, all of it. Follow the Twitter, follow the Instagram, the socials, TikTok. We're posting on all of them. So I appreciate you guys. I'm going to try and do some more different videos on TikTok. I see a lot of filters I want to try out with like manager stuff and all that. I think it would be cool. I'm kind of awkward on like a camera like that, but we'll see what happens. But I want to try some more stuff like that. It's just me breaking out of my shell and getting going a little bit more with it. But I appreciate y'all hanging out today. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you guys haven't, make sure you guys check out the other page, Balasbar, which is where Bar's Pitch stems from. That is my gaming page. I do probably FIFA. I'm going to be running some Call of Duty now. Apex. We're really going to mix it up. I want to get EFC 24 when it comes out. So if you guys want to follow that, be my guest. Appreciate it if you do. But that is where this stems from. Balasbar is my gaming name, and that is what I do on there. And then people on there, my nickname is Bar for short, so they don't say Balasbar, don't mess it up, as everybody just kind of started calling me Bar. So we started Bar's Pitch. But that's what I'm doing. Bar's Pitch, Balasbar. Make sure you guys give them a follow. If not, I will catch you guys tomorrow on here, and I appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys be peeping for some videos. I'm going to drop some videos today, at least one for sure. So make sure you guys be on the lookout for that, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone. I'm out.